Yo guys, what's going on? My name is WZ and welcome to another video, and this is going to be a little different start. I'm thinking of at the beginning or at the end of every video, I'm going to choose a random figure from this bin, and that will be the minifigure of the day that I'll post a picture of on Instagram at WZ Stud if you want to follow me there. I'm just going to choose someone random, completely random without looking, and that'll be the minifigure of the day. I just figured I'd do something different, kind of a cool way to interact with you guys and, you know, kind of show you some different figures instead of just the figures that are going to be in this video. So here we go. Not looking. Just going to choose someone completely random. Choose this guy. Okay, that's a really strange one. Quite a basic one. It's just a skeleton. He's the one with the cool floppy ragdoll arms, ball joint arms. That is the very first minifigure of the day. If you want me to continue this trend, I guess you could say, this segment of the video, leave a comment down below. So to celebrate LEGO's 90 years of play, I'm going to go through a little mini evolution of LEGO's first minifigure. Now this guy came out in the 1980s. As you can see, there are no arms, no legs that you can pose, and he just has a blank head with a basic police cap, and this came in different colors. It came in white, blue, black, and red. I just have a mixture of a white and blue guy right here. Here's a somewhat monochrome version of him. You know, just a plain yellow face and the same body parts, but just black instead of white and blue. And what's really strange is their legs. They don't have pegs, they're just little studs. And the inside of their torso is pretty dang hollow, because they didn't have to have room for, you know, really any playability. So yeah, this was LEGO's first ever modern minifigure. A couple years later, we got the good old beloved classic space, which is one of the sets they made for their 90-year anniversary. Is a classic space ship, which I luckily bought the other day, and they came out with an amazing castle, which I definitely want to get. But this is a classic space red spaceman. He's got the posable arms, posable legs, he has a smiley face, and just a basic little helmet and a little jetpack. Now, as like the other guys, he came in different colors too, in red, white, and I believe blue and yellow, and also black. I just have a red and white one, and what's very common with these guys is that the golden planet is often faded, and unfortunately, since mine are so old and played with, they have the common case of the cracks. Look at that crack on that side of that torso. That is disgusting. Here's another old figure who just has a tank top of a, I guess, a red truck or a red tractor. The reason I chose this guy for is because of the printing on his torso. It is very, very simple. It's just straight lines and circles made in MS Paint. Probably not really, but you know, it's kind of funny to see how simple the prints are compared to what we're so used to today. There's the backside, and I also chose him because of the white and blue torso pant combination. Go kind of similar with him. Now, one thing kind of odd about these old figures is that their heads are closed. It's a closed stud. Now, some of the newer figures, such as the skeleton here, has a nice hollow head. It's just for a choking hazard, because if you were to swallow this guy, there's enough air to go through his head so you won't, you know, choke. And this is a choking hazard because there's no air that can escape through his head, which is kind of scary. I don't know what timeline this guy exactly came from. All I can assume is that he's from a Castle series, probably the Castle 1 Kingdom series or whatever. But I thought this was also relevant because of the new big old castle that came out with this August. And he's got a very crazy hat with a cool dragon heirloom or whatever on the top of his head. He's got nice red wings on the side of his helmet as well. Cool color combos, you know, multicolored legs. Very wicked looking figure, especially because of the hat. This is my favorite figure. Definitely in my top 10, I would say. King Kahuka in his flesh. I have two of him. I'm showing you guys this one because he has a shield and a staff. He is more complete than my other Kahuka, who just has no items. Oh, and he has a bow and arrow. Anyways, what's really cool about this guy is the helmet. The awesome Islander tribe helmet. Go ahead and take that off. Very scary looking. It kind of looks like someone's screaming with that circle in the mouth area. Very cool. Big old feather on top as well. Take a look at this guy's face. It's in the shape of a shield with red and white paint, and it's just a basic smiley face. Nothing on the back, face and torso wise, but Very wicked looking figure, with and without the helmet on. Original Star Wars. This is the original Yoda from probably 2001, in the early 2000s. As you can see, his head is greatly molded, has zero printing on its head, has, you know, just basic torso printing, and he's got short legs. But what really trips me out is the head. You know, forever we just had these basic smiley faces until LEGO came up with a license for Star Wars, and they gave us the classic Yoda. Definitely an all-time favorite for me as well in the Star Wars series. Really anything classic is my favorite, but yeah, this guy definitely had to be on this list because LEGO has come a long way. We are all familiar with the LEGO collectible minifigure series. There is about to be 23 series of minifigures. This figure in front of you is all the way back in the dusty closet of Series 1. This is the Series 1 clown. I love this figure. This is in my top 10 as well. Basically just because of the red afro and how colorful and fun he is. He's got lots of colors going for him. Red, blue, yellow, red, white, all that good stuff. Very fun figure. And this is the last figure in our list. I'm only doing the old figures. I would do some new figures, but that'd be more of an evolution video, which I'll plan on doing in the future sometime. But just to celebrate of what LEGO's done in the past 90 years, I figure this guy definitely deserves a spot in this list. Just for fun, here's what a figure from the 1980s looks like, and here's what a figure from 2022 looks like. Look at the amount of printing and detail going on this guy. This is Joker from the new Batman Tumbler. Side arm printing is great torso printing, leg printing, back printing, and some really nice face prints going on for this guy. LEGO's come a long way. For a brand to say that they've been in business for 90 years, that's huge. That is a very massive accomplishment. LEGO, keep doing what you're doing. I really appreciate the amount of joy and childhood you guys brought me over the past 2 decades, pretty much. As long as your prices stop going up, I don't see a reason why I won't stop collecting it.